Jonny Does some weeding.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a late yet great episode of Jonny Does. The past week we've had quite a few storms, so this episode's been a bit delayed. But after everything and after the few things that we've had to get done on the farm, I'm back up and relaxed enough to upload some stuff, and I thought I would show you guys some of the gardening that I've been doing lately. This is a little garden in front of the house that I've been ignoring for the past 2 months. It was someone else's garden, and they'd planted some flowers, roses, lilies and stuff, and I have left the garden to collapse a bit, and I thought I'd spend a few minutes or about an hour or so just updating and cleaning out and taking out all the weeds and the grasses and such. And yeah, so enjoy watching me clean out a bit of the garden and have a nice chat with you guys. We had a monsoon that came past Mozambique about a week ago. The storm came through. It didn't completely hit us, but we had quite a lot of rain, wind, and a lot of thunder happening. And as I linked earlier in the week, the little short that I put out, Murphy's Law, in the midst of the storm, I would have to drive to town in the middle of the night to go fetch some people at the border, and then take them, drop them off at the hospital, and then had to come back. And yes, doing that in the midst of a storm was quite a eventful evening that I had. It was vastly just due to circumstance, and then circumstance led me to the border to go fetch some people and take them to the hospital as well. It was just purely due to circumstance. But yes, as you can see, I'm doing a bit of gardening here, de-weeding and taking out the grasses, and yeah, I'll drop a bit of info on the storm, but it was nothing too excessive. We're still having some weather issues at the moment, but nothing that bad anymore. If you've gotten this far in the video, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. It helps a lot. My goal is to get to, let's say, 100 subscribers in the next 3 months. It'd be great if you'd help me with that. as you guys can see, I'm using a little miniature rake. It used to be my daughter's. A little mini rake just to get in between all the plants and get all the leaves and debris away. As I clean up, I'll show you guys the smart way of picking up leaves and debris in Manguzi, as got to be careful for all the biting insects and spiders and stuff, as I have gotten a spider bite on my elbow that I'm currently doctoring with some medication, which was actually due to being too friendly with one of the trees while chopping it down. And as you'll see now, rule number 1 when picking up leaves and debris: do not use your hands as much as possible, as little as possible, should I say. Because in those little piles of leaves and debris is where scorpions and spiders run to. And then you come and just pick it all up with your hands, and guess what? Bob's your uncle. Spider, scorpion, or just a very, very nasty thorn. So you usually, something that I learned very quickly when working is that be careful where you stick your hands, your fingers, and make sure you know what's in between the things that you are picking up. And even if you don't, you just make sure that you use something as best you can. Because out here in the bush, if you get snapped by something, the hospital is quite a far way away. And as I learned the other night, who they're gonna call? They're gonna call Jonny. So if I get bit or snapped with by something, then there's no one for me to call. But I've got a question for everyone, if you've gotten this far in my video. What do you guys, wherever you are in the world, what do you call the bush, the forest, the sticks? What do you call living in the bush? Or I don't know what else to call it, because here we call it the bush. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you guys call it wherever you are from. And there in the background, as I'm sure you guys can see, is my dad's RV that we've been fixing up and getting ready for him because he's going to go on a little road trip throughout South Africa. And he's going to start his own YouTube channel as well. And I'm going to help him to upload some footage as of his little road trips and the places and the things that he sees. And now getting into the bit of the garden where there are cacti in between all the little pieces of debris and leaves. So I have to be very careful there, which I wasn't. I got myself a few bits of cacti in my feet and in my hand. But none the bother, got the garden clean. Thank you so much for watching Jonny Does some weeding and some gardening. I hope whoever's watching has an amazing day, and hope you tune in for the next episode of Jonny Does. Peace out.